السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. وبعد. So inshallah in a few minutes, as we do usual, inshallah, we're going to talk about another point. Last time we spoke about the point of taklif, right? Said taklif, it's connected with what? Who was here? With istitaàa. Taklif is associated with istitaàa. Taklif means what? Taklif means what? Means commandment, instructions, right? Is always connected with what? Istitaàa, which is ability, right? The capability. This is a big point in Islam. As Allah said, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. لا يكلف الله means Allah doesn't burden a soul beyond its scope or ability or capability, right? And this is actually a very important definition. So we spoke about that. We mentioned many examples. It doesn't mean that you're not ready to do something that you're not able to do it. No, right? And we gave an example about salah. If we cannot pray while you are standing, we have to pray while you are sitting. But first we have to understand if we are able to pray while we are standing or not, right? Not we're lazy or we don't wanna, right? And we mentioned the common mistake that some people make, which is when they come to pray, just hold on guys, just for only 1 minute, 2 minutes, two more minutes, and that's it, okay? Just come here. We said when we come to pray, we have to make sure that we're able to do, we do what we're able to do. We do what we're able to do it, right? So if somebody comes to pray and he feels tired to stand up, right? And doctor says to him, if you stand up, you know, a long time, that might affect on you. So what should he do now? Sit down? Huh? Sit down right away? He has to try first. If it's okay to stand for a few seconds, he has to stand for a few seconds, right? And to start salah while he's standing, and then after that he can sit down, right? Because we see some people, they come to pray and they sit down right away, and after salah they might stand up for half an hour talking, standing. And you ask him, why brother, why did you stand? Why did you sit down in salah? And when out, and the scholars unanimously, all of them agreed that this salah is not valid. The salah of that person is not valid. Subhanallah. Why? Because he didn't do what he was able to do, and it was one of the pillars of Islam, of salah. One of the of salah. Likewise, sujood, right? Some people, they can stand up, right? Or they can, subhanallah, make sujood, but they cannot stand up. So they sit down. When it comes to sujood, what should they do? Make sujood while they are sitting? No, they have to go to the ground and make sujood. Look, you have an excuse to sit down. Yes, okay, no problem, because you can't stand up. But can you make sujood or not? Yes, I can make sujood. You have to go to the ground, make sujood. Don't make sujood while you are sitting. Huh?
If he can.
I'm saying now, if he can make sujood. If he's able to make sujood, but he cannot stand up, right? Subhanallah. So he has, in general, he has to do what he's able to do, and only what he is not able to do, he will be excused, right? So ruku', sujood, sitting is not like, I cannot stand up, so I will start salah from the get-go to the end of it while I'm sitting, and everything will be done while I'm sitting. That's not right. So he mentioned this point in the book of Aqeeda. Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah believes in that. Allah doesn't burden a soul beyond its scope. And as we, subhanallah, recommended to say every night before we go to bed, right? These last two ayat of Surah Al-Baqarah. Starting from آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه. And this is the first ayah. And the last ayah, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. To remind yourself that Allah is the most merciful. And whatever Allah has commanded you to do, He knows it is beyond it is actually within your ability. And it's not beyond your scope. So that's actually a very important point we need to put in mind. We ask Allah Jal to make it easy for us to pray and fast. That's why He said what? وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجُّ الْبَيْتِ مَنْ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا. Istitaàa. It is upon those who can do Hajj to do Hajj. Right? It's upon them. It's incumbent upon them. Right? But those who cannot do Hajj, it's not obligatory upon them. So we have to understand the meaning of Istitaàa and the meaning of taklif. We ask Allah Jal to make Islam easy for us. Allahumma ameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You have a question? Okay. Okay.
Some people say the Nafil Salah is better to sit down and pray.
No, it is better. Nafil Salah is a different story. Nafil Salah, even if you are able to stand up, can you sit down?
No.
Like you're healthy now. You're very healthy. And you want to pray Sunnah after Isha. But you're healthy. Right? Can you sit down? قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم صلاة القاعد على النصف من صلاة القائم. He said صلى الله عليه وسلم, the salah of the one who sits down without excuse is valid, but he would get half of the reward of the one who stands. This is valid. We only talk about the obligatory salah, but the nafl salah you can sit down even if you are not sick.
What about sunnah?
All the salawat other than fard have the same ruling. Only fard salah you have to do it if you are able to do it. But any other salah after Isha, before Fajr, any salah, even Taraweeh is not fard, right? And you're healthy. You're healthy in Ramadan. MashaAllah, very strong. You just came from the gym, right? And MashaAllah, you were working out and you came, I want to sit down. Yeah, you're lazy or whatever. Can you do that?
Yes.
Yes, you can. But what is going to happen? Half of the reward only. He said that. قال على النصف. You will get only half of the reward, right? But if you sit down while you are sick, you will get full reward, right? And likewise anything else. And even if you lay down, imagine, can you pray while you are laying down? Yes. If you are sick. But if you are not sick and you want to lay down, can you do that?
Not for fard, but,
Not for fard.
but for the
And you can sit down, you will get half of the reward, right? Yeah.
one question is sunnah and nafil is not obligatory, right?
No, sunnah and nafl are not obligatory. Only 5 times a day, these salawat are obligatory. Other than these 5 times, all salawat are optional. You will do them, you get reward. You don't do them, you are not going to be sinful, inshallah. جزاكم الله خيرا.